Hello, family. We have a day at sea today and tomorrow. So I just wanted to pop on and do an eyeshadow video. I know I've already shown you Spell once, but I just have to show you her again. She's only here through October, and she's my favorite matte shade I believe that Saint has made. And I know I say that a lot, but this one's super, super good. And I've been wearing this combo. I'll show you. I just itched my chest there. That's why that's a little red. Long day at the pool, and it's getting real windy out, so the top deck, it feels about like 65 miles an hour. But, okay, so this is Spell right here, and I've been wearing her with Riviera. This shadow is so pretty. I'm going to swatch them both here for you, and I'm going to do a quick little eyeshadow tutorial for you. It'll be nice and quick. I only usually use 2 shadows. That's really all you need. And I like a darker matte to kind of deepen the natural crease of your eye. And then a lighter shimmer shadow to really open up your eye and bring light and bright to your eyes. So here's Spell. This is the eyeshadow of the month for October. And I'm just going to swatch her right here. So I did a heavy, heavy swatch. Remember, you can really mute, bold these out or mute them down. And I'll show you her. I'll start real light-handed, which isn't usually like me. And then I already lost Riviera. Oh, there it is. Then I'm going to swatch this one. This one's so pretty, and I don't use her enough. So Riviera, she's a shimmer. And I'll put her right next to, but how pretty is that? Those 2 shades are what I'm going to show you right now. Quick eyeshadow coming up for you. Okay, if you have trouble with creasing or it not lasting all day, the tricks are to use one of your highlight shades, whether it's your brightening highlight or your main highlight. You grab the tiniest amount and go lash to brow, just with a little tiny bit of your highlight shade. It can be the brightening or the main, either one. If you have darker eyelids and you'd like them to be more neutral, maybe use the brightening highlight. But if your eyelids are pretty much the same color as your face, then you could probably get away with using the main highlight shade. Then I go into my Vanilla Dust setting powder. You could use our new Feather Blotting Dust too. I am loving using the Bright Brush, and I just put that setting powder, lash to brow, and I kind of go pretty heavy. The reason I do this after is because, well, our lids are pretty oily, and they're never oily the same all across the lid. So if you just go to put eyeshadow on right away, the pigment's going to stick to the oily parts, and then so it's going to look really deep in those areas, and then so it's just not going to be even. It's not a nice, clean, even canvas. That's why I love priming eyelids with your highlight shade, and then a nice hefty wash of a setting powder of your choice. I like Vanilla Dust setting powder. It just works super, super nice. And I go lash to brow. I'm going to show you Spell and Riviera. Spell is only here through October. It's the perfect shade for Halloween, even though it's a neutral. She's beautiful. I'm going to put them in my palette here so I don't drop them, because that tends to happen to me. So there's Spell and Riviera. They're right by each other. And I'm going to go into Spell first. I just kind of wiggle in the shade. I always tap it off because, all of our products are heavily pigmented and you need very little. So I tap that off, and then I hold 3/4 back on my this is my Bright Brush. I was right. And I let the brush do the work. So you want the less densely populated end, the fluffy end, to do the work. And you hold further back, and you just basically, I keep my eye even open, but I kind of look down. And you just want to shade in your crease color. And the reason I switched to the other eye is because I knew I had a lot still on my brush. So you just kind of window wash in that crease. And you can even go in here. And then I even pull it outer corner. Okay, so crease and outer corner, and you let the brush honestly do all the work, and you can't mess it up. So I recommend the Bright Brush or the eyeshadow brush. They both get the job done pretty great, and you don't do the work. The brush does the work. So it works pretty nice. And I'll show you the beautiful ocean. We're really moving today. Like the ship is rocking because of the wind. And I think we're close to Santorini because we had to go back around, and our next stop is Naples. And we're going to see the Amalfi Coast and Pompeii. So I'm super pumped about that. And then Code and I, and I'm hoping to see the Vatican and Sistine Chapel. So there is Spell in the crease and outer corner. Nothing to it. I always like to use my finger with shimmers. I feel like they just kind of go on better and you get that beautiful shimmer pigment. So I'm just going to go in with my pinky finger into Riviera. You guys, this color's so good. She's so good. And then I pretty much just press it inner corner and drag it mid-lid. And I do go back and forth to kind of work it in the little wrinkles of the eyelid. But you'll see how easy, and look, I mean, the pairing, I don't even know if there's one better than Riviera and Spell. This is a great shade, and you can go even less than what I got going on right now. So Riviera, and I just kind of press it right mid-lid, and you see I'm going back and forth just to kind of get in the wrinkles of my eyelid. So I heard it's pretty cold in South Dakota. One of my friends texted me and said it was like 31. I looked ahead a little bit just to lay the kids' clothes out for school. And I remember putting sweatsuits out Monday and Tuesday for the boy, or Tuesday, I don't know. The days are running together here. But I know I laid some sweatsuits out for this week. Okay, so that's Spell and Riviera. What do you think? What do you think of that pair? Okay? And if you're like, Lex, I cannot eyeshadow. I've tried it all. You know what the ticket is? This baby. She's the Bright Brush. I'm not sure how much she is. The eyeshadow brush, I think, is a little cheaper. Same exact end. So either one will do the job. And remember, just hold 3/4 back, window wash that color, and even bring it in like this. And then just use that finger for your lighter color. It doesn't have to be a shimmer. It can be a matte eyeshadow look. I use Dahlia on my lips because I'm just kind of stuck on her. And I don't know. Oh, my shirt today, my swim cover up was this. So I just thought Dahlia worked really good with that. So that's what I got. I'll show you outside. It's pretty windy. You might not be able to hear me, but I'm going to show you anyway. So we're going out on the pool deck here. This was my little setup for the makeup. And the water is gorgeous. I can't tell you really where we're at. But look at that. And I mean, I'm sure you can hear it. The wind is blowing. I have a slow connection. But I always have to show the ship. And, you know, the sound just